to the Jim Colbert Show.
What could be Grease Lightning?
Grease Lightning!
Get some overhead lifters for no quality.
Keep talking, won't keep talking.
Did you guys like the movie Grease?
Loved it.
I saw it like 7 times in the movie theater.
I don't know that you understand, but Grease and Star Wars weren't that far apart. And for the longest time, this was a much bigger movie than Star Wars was in my hometown. I mean, Grease was a gigantic deal. Because and another thing is, the soundtrack kept the movie alive for many, many years. Because the soundtrack had so many hits on it that people would hear the song and go, oh, what movie is that? And they go back and watch the stupid movie.
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John looked pretty damn good.
Oh, I had her poster. And then one of Grease Lightning itself.
Pretty damn good. And a pretty bawdy song there.
Oh yeah, I had to find the clean version.
Yeah.
Because it's like I'm playing it first and I'm like, oh, that's right, we can't say that on the radio.
Oh,
2 words in one verse.
Did you say P-Wagon? Is that for real?
Oh, we didn't even get to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am really surprised that this is happening.
Okay, stop right there for a second before we go any further. So, a couple segments back, if you're just tuning in, by the way, welcome to the show. I'm Jim, Jack, and Ross are here. Deb will be back tomorrow. We started talking about the leather jacket. I made a quip about the leather jacket that Ross is wearing, and then he said, "You're not going to believe the story behind this leather jacket." And the last segment told us there's this guy he knows that they got this leather jacket and like 3 others from, to the tune of like $4, $5, $6 grand.
These aren't cheap jackets.
Yeah. And then you told me this guy has such an obsession with leather jackets that
And he is a friend of mine.
Okay.
He's just,
Why are you saying that? Because you want me to be nice to him?
Yeah, a little bit, but he's also extremely funny.
Okay.
At times.
I'll be the judge of that.
I was just talking to him on the break. He seems a little nervous about being talked about on the radio.
It took him 0.3 seconds to call you as soon as we went to break. I mean,
to say, knock it off.
Yeah.
Well, I called him to let him know that, I'm about to talk about your leather man, your leather addiction.
All right, well, let's bring this guy up and find out what's going on. So far, according to your conversation with him during the break, have we said anything overboard?
No. But he, like I said, man, this guy's he's out there.
Hey, Leatherman, welcome to the Jim Colbert Show. How's it going, buddy?
It's all good. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good to hear it. I listen to you guys. I listen to the Rauce Box whenever I get a chance when I'm not working.
Yeah, I understand that.
Tune in, yeah, but you are correct. I am obsessed with leather jackets.
Wait, real quick, let's stop there for a second. What started this obsession with leather jackets? Where do you think this began?
It definitely began with the movie Grease from 1978. I was only like 11 or 12 at the time, and I enjoyed the T-Birds. I loved the look of it. I loved everything about it, and I just love to collect leather jackets, even though I live in Orlando, Florida. I think it's crazy. I admit it myself, but there's another thing to it. Like, I like to loan them out. I think I heard that part on the radio when I was driving home.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to loan them out to my friends, and I think it's just a cool look. Just like the T-Birds from Grease, I guess.
Yeah.
And I like them broken in, like a worn-in, distressed look.
Sure, yeah.
And I like to buy them and brand new and just kind of loan them out, and I just think it's a cool look. And Ross has 4 of them. There's a couple I kind of went back.
Yeah, come on, Padgett.
Now,
he said loan a couple times.
Right, now, Leatherman, I got to tell you, you have used the word loan, but Ross has not used the word loan. He has used the word give or gift or own. I mean, how many of these jackets did you actually give Ross, and how many should he send back to you immediately?
Well, I think there's only 1 or 2 that he regularly wears, so I think the other 2 I could get back. But
Do you still have them, Ross?
If he needs them for like a sketch or something like that, I mean, I think it's a cool look for a sketch if he needs it.
Yeah, Ross, doing any Blue Oyster sketches soon? Well, that was a reference. I wonder how many people will actually get. That was the gay bar in the Police Academy movies. Yeah.
The jackets are very high society. I have this group called High Society, and anything that I reference to high society is kind of like a high fashion thing. As you said, these jackets aren't cheap. They're well-known designers. I just don't go to any store to get them. I went to Italy got 2 years ago and got 4 or 5 just on that trip alone.
Dang, how much money are we talking here, Leatherman?
Overall, in your leather collection of jackets.
I would say thousands, and I have gone through financial difficulty because of this addiction, but I enjoy it so much, and I'm holding off for a little bit now, not getting anything right now, trying to remodel my home.
Sure.
Do some other priorities before leather jackets. But I think if anybody is willing to wear them and they think it's cool like I do, I think it's really, I think it's really awesome, that people seem to enjoy them when I loan them out. That like 20 people, 25 people have jackets out on loan.
Now, real quick, man, I got to ask you.
On loan, right? It's on loan, Ross.
I've been to a number of stores where they sell suits and or leather jackets. I mean, Harley Davidson stores do that. Back in the day, I rode motorcycles for quite a while. Loved it. Still love riding to this day.
Right.
And 50 leather jackets takes up a lot of space. Do you have an entire room in your home dedicated to just leather jackets?
That must smell great.
There's one of my closets is basically all leather jackets, and they're kind of spread out like on hooks over the door, and like in the laundry area, there's a few in there. But yeah, I just think it's awesome, and I've met you guys a few times before at either Ross's comedy clubs, comedy shows, or at Universal. I love it when you guys come to Universal because I've known Ross for years, since early Universal days, with Shaggy and the horror makeup show, and
he's adorable, isn't he?
Oh, he's awesome. I love him like a brother, and it's he's really cool, and I think he rocks that look, that whole leather jacket.
He does. He can pull it off. There's no question. He's got it. How much would you think the jacket that he has on right now? How much did that set you back?
Ross, what jacket is that?
I don't know. I think.
See, he doesn't even respect the jacket enough, Leatherman, to know what jacket he's wearing.
I've been getting to learn things about you, Rauce Padgett, that I'm not 100% on board with. I'm just going to give you a heads up.
Right, this is a diesel leather jacket.
Diesel.
And underneath it says rich Corinthian leather.
Right, yeah.
Yes, the diesel jacket, I have like 7 or 8 of those, and probably 6 of those are already out from a few other friends that wear that same jacket. That jacket is $800.
So that's an $800 jacket you're wearing.